What's happening, folks? Back for a Middle Links playthrough, which is to say we're going to play Simon's Quest, which is the second in the Castlevania series. And yeah, I've been doing a lot of longer playthroughs for role-playing games like Star Control 2 and Chrono Trigger and more recently Shining Force, but I want to do some playthroughs not unlike, I suppose, my Super Mario's World playthrough, which admittedly remains ongoing even though it's been on hiatus for a while. But yeah, games that are platforming games, but which require a few hours of gameplay. And this one indeed probably requires more than just a few. It's one that is sort of infamous for being opaque and cryptic and difficult to figure out what you're supposed to do, but there's some famous people like the Angry Video Game Nerd who have done entire episodes about it, multiple episodes. But I do think it's a very atmospheric game, and once, you get a little help in the online era for figuring out where you're supposed to go and what you're supposed to do, I think it actually is a very good game, if less, let's say, simple and intuitive, which is to say the first game is literally you just keep going to the right and you keep, attacking and you beat the levels one by one. Whereas in this game, you can go left or right. You have to figure out where to go around the map, go up and down in these areas, and eventually beat a bunch of different mansions where you are essentially getting pieces of Dracula, who you beat at the end of the first Castlevania. And I don't know why you would collect his body parts to put him back together, but that's essentially what you do so you can vanquish him again. It's confusing, but yes, step into the shadows of this hell house. And we've arrived back here on business. What was it? To deliver Dracula from and get rid of the curse? What is it? You've arrived back here at Transylvania on business to destroy forever the curse of the evil Count Dracula. And apparently you do that by... Wait, what is happening? Hello? Input? Yeah? Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay. So yes, basically, it's like a mixture of a platforming game and a role-playing game, even if the gameplay itself is more like a platforming game. Now, famously, the people in this game, like the villagers, they say things that are a bit opaque, again, a bit cryptic. So, okay, oh yeah, I want to buy a white crystal. That's not actually the first thing you want to do. The first thing you want to do is buy holy water. Yeah, okay, sure. You heal yourself here at the churches, but this game also quite famously has two modes, a day mode and a night mode. Time is sort of always running, and at night, monsters are stronger and they even come into the town, so the townspeople shut themselves up in their doors at night to avoid the ghouls which attack the towns, and then out in the wilderness area where you have to fight monsters even in the day, the monsters are twice as strong, and sometimes there's more of them. Anyway, my whole point in this first playthrough is to get the holy water as I just did and upgrade my whip, which I don't want to do it here. There's a town a little bit, a few blocks over, so to speak, where I could buy a chain whip, and that's like a very notable upgrade that you have to get. Notice the music, by the way. This track is called Wicked Tears. It's been remixed by a bunch of people who remix game music, but just the original itself is fantastic. And again, whatever you say about this game, maybe it's a bit cryptic, maybe it's hard to know what you're supposed to do, maybe it's very difficult, which it absolutely is, but the music is ace. So yeah, I'm going to do a pretty limited opening playthrough of this series, but some of the later ones are going to be longer where I have to go through the castles. Ooh, I thought I was going to get hit there. And you have unlimited continues in this game, but when you continue, you lose all your hearts. And if you're wondering, well, I'm not getting health as I get those hearts, they're actually currency in this game. Now watch. These guys used to take 2 hits. Oh, surprising. Oh yeah, see, they used to take 1, now they take 2. And those werewolf guys, they take 4 once the night mode properly kicks in. Again, a great tune, right? believe I need 150 for the chain whip, so not quite a third of the way there yet. Look at these guys. Also, I don't know if I went across, I don't think I did. Like, on the bottom level of this town, there's these water pits, and this game is like, again, it's very harsh. You can die very easily by falling into water pits. And in this game, when you get hit, you'll see, because it will happen, even though I haven't been hit yet. You get knocked back. And there's so many, like, small platforms that you have to stand on, and if you get touched, you get knocked back. And you end up falling in the water. So a lot of deaths, you'll still have a lot of health when you die, but you get knocked into the water. So yeah, there's a lot of frustrating deaths. But so again, you get unlimited continues and you start right from where you died, but with 0 hearts left, and that can be a big problem. I'm not even gonna risk it. Like, again, you can jump over those gaps, but even the slightest misstep and you end up falling to your death. And then after you die 3 times, there goes all the currency you've accumulated and you have to start over. But you keep the items, so like once I buy something, I have it, which is nice. Somebody give me some currency, man. That was very unfortunate. I had to like clear my throat and it happened right when I was getting surrounded by 2 ghouls. But as long as I don't die before daytime, I can heal. Like in the daytime, in most towns, there's a church and you can go in and get that life bar refilled. So again, as long as I don't get hit a bunch more times before daytime, I'm fine. Little Simon Belmont, which is the name of my main character here. Little Simon Belmont dancing groove. I like his white boots, by the way. Hello, madam. Try to make my way, begin to make my way, because what am I, about 50? Oh, 80, about halfway there. So yeah, I'm going to start making my way over to the village where I can get a couple things. I can get a dagger, which you can throw. Oh, and I forgot to equip the holy water. So this is my secondary weapon, and if I hit... Ah, get out of here. No, not right now. Oh! You know, that's like the worst thing that could have happened. Well, whatever. I have the white crystal for now, but I don't really... I'm not happy about that. Well, anyway. I'll start making my way over to the town with the chain whip. I, like, really didn't want to bite that white crystal. It was very annoying. Pretty dense woods. Oh, here we go. Go away. Ah! Go away. Oh, God. You saw it almost happen there. I almost got knocked back into the water. I'll explore down there soon. But before that, let me go to this town. Oh shit. Hold on. I think I was supposed to go down. Ugh, I gotta figure out how to do this. Oh. Well, that's not good. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, see, I did. I was supposed to go down. Now they're gonna take 4 hits. Ugh! This is so much trouble. See, there's ways that you have to go where like it feels like it's not really a separate direction, but if you go up or down stairs before you leave the screen, it like changes where you come out on the next screen. Listen to the great music in here. That's right, if you come here during the day, this isn't in operation, so you can't, like, actually start. You have to start the first castle, or, you know, the first castle if you go this way at night. So much to get in touch with. And I didn't look up anything in advance. Did I mention that happens? Because that happens. And there goes half my money. You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? Sigh. Well, I mean, this game. Imagine being a little kid and trying to play one of these games. I'm telling you. Not forgiving. Okay, so I gotta position myself at the town that I want to be at so that I can always heal myself when it becomes daytime. Okay, yeah, this is the town I want to be in. Whoops. Oh, but there's no ghouls in this town. Not help. Oh, there are. Okay, good. Oh, these one takes 4 hits, though. Oh, wow. Hello. Hello, bat. You know what that means. You're gonna disappear, ghouls. And so is my heart, though. Hello. What do you have to say to me? Yeah, I think I do. Now the reason I wanted to get holy water first will become apparent in this town specifically. It reveals secrets with blocks. And I believe this is the guy who sells me the chain whip, which I can't buy yet. Yeah. Algebra? Okay. Yo, can you please go away? Thank you. What is happening? Okay. This one, I think it's at the back wall. And this is the guy who'll sell you a dagger, which is another secondary weapon. Which, again, it's good. But I want to upgrade my whip first. And I do remember... Oop, if you stand near a door... and hit up, like if you... I guess, how did I do that? I used to do this thing where like, oh, I was doing it right there. Alba. One of the names of Scotland. What's up, man? A rib? Alright. I guess I'll fight on the right side of the town. Oh. Yeah, hold on. I gotta get him to come straight down here. And then... And I think that water you don't actually die. It's like marsh water, so it like hurts you, you know, for each second that you're in it, but it doesn't kill you instantly like the regular water, which is funny, you know. I mentioned Angry Video Game Nerd and other people have done videos about this game, and they've observed that like there's nothing so lethal in the world of Dracula and werewolves and skeletons as water. Water is like your biggest enemy. But yeah, when I went the above way before, I came in at the top of this room. That's where I realized I had to go back and go back down. Oh. Please tell me this guy's only going to take one hit to kill when I come right back. They do give you a little bit of a grace period. Yo. Is it, like, impossible? No. I feel like that was the safest thing to do there was taking an acceptable loss of one hit. Oh, these bats. If you don't get them quick, they do that sharp attack. Alright, about halfway there again. Oh, trouble. I cannot get hit again. I'm gonna play this extra safe. I don't want to lose a life. Boring, I know, but again, let's be safe. Oh, that's right. I guess you can only do it when you can't actually go in the door. But it, number one, does give you a sense of time passing, the day-night feature of the game, even though a lot of people have complained about how long this text box here takes to write itself out and then roll over into the next phase. But yeah, it also, you know, it does create some atmosphere in the game, not just the effect of it feeling like time is actually passing. And I should mention, you know, I eventually played and beat the first Castlevania, which is no small feat. I'll do that one eventually too, and you'll see, like, especially the very end of the game when you fight Dracula, it's just crazy. It's very difficult. But I have beaten that game, but this was the one that I happened to get as a kid. So, number one, I was working with a even more difficult sequel, and one that was less clear about what you were supposed to do. But it does have the highest nostalgic factor of all three games for me, so yeah, this one is like kind of infamous for being like more frustrating than either 1 or 3, which are more or less straightforward platformers where you just go in one direction and fight enemies, like, you know, a lot of these types of games. But I have the most sympathy for this one because it was the one that I had as a kid, and I do like that it's sort of a role-playing game, even as it's also a platformer. Oh. Ooh, I got away with it. I don't want to know what those are the eyeballs from, given how big they are. Am I at 100? Almost. I think the night hearts, those thinner ones, are they worth more or less? I'm not sure. these ones are worth 2. I think the night ones might be worth 4. I do like that you can whip on the stairs, like you can attack at any time. Eventually, Castlevania 4, which is for the Super Nintendo, you can whip in 8 directions, meaning you can also whip diagonally and down and up, which is very nice. This game, it's only left-right, unfortunately. In fact, I think all 3 of the first games are like that, only left-right. You know, you are annoying, man. You are, like, very well timed to be perfectly annoying. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. Oh. Time to get back to the town. Can I still get you a 2? Yes. Oh, it still gave me him. I guess anyone who's on the screen when it switches over is still in the, like, daytime mode. Oh, I didn't see. I gotta check to see if the nighttime ones are 4. They are indeed. Okay. Oh, we're getting close. Ah! Only 3 more. Oh, what? What was that? I don't even know what that was. I never seen that. Or I don't remember that anyway. We got it. Alright. Now I'm gonna go wait by the church. Good job, morning sun.
Hello, sir. Can I have that chain whip? Alright. Whoop, hold on. Not twice. Oh yeah. I believe it does twice as much damage, and it has slightly longer reach as well, so... And there's more, like, upgrades along the way, but this one is essential. Can I even make that jump? Okay, so what we're gonna do is get a save state, because this game works on, like, passwords, and I don't want to have to remember, like, all sorts of passwords, so we're just gonna make a save state. And now if I go to save it again, will that be an option? I can just pick it. Let me just make sure. I'm gonna like go over here and then load state. Yep. Okay. So yeah, we're good. So yeah, that'll be the first installment. As I said, this is going to take a little while, and I'm going to try my best to like find my way, at least in the early stages of the game, just naturally, meaning not going and reading a walkthrough online, but eventually I'm sure I will have to consult, because there's a couple very cryptic things. I'll give you just one example. There's a part where you have to equip one of these crystals. Yeah, I think it's the red crystal. And there's a graveyard that you eventually find your way to, and you have to equip the red crystal, kneel facing left against the wall for like 7 seconds or more, and then this tornado comes, picks you up, and takes you to a part of the game that you can't otherwise get to. So like, you know, playing as like an 8 or 9 year old kid, I don't know how I ever would have like figured that out. So yeah, ultimately, when we get to the later parts of the game, I'll definitely have to... What am I doing? How do I get out of this? Oh, okay. But yeah, I'll have to look online. But at the first part of the game, I'm going to do my best to just play it naturally. So, in any case, I hope you found this interesting. Hopefully, there's some people who will be along for the ride, and I'm sure there's people out there who probably know this game way better than me. So, yeah, maybe I won't have to look online, because at some point people will say, like, oh, what you got to do next is go to this town and talk to this guy or whatever. So, in any case, let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Peace.